EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. The reception for Rondale Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Let's go! Finish! Stop!
Play action. It's Murray. Now he'll run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. The ball comes out, and it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Third down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Murray. And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, He takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
It's a gain of 6. First down, 49ers.
Here we go, set.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Guerendo. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
On first down, it's Murray. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2-2.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Taking off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Sit.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. They get 16 on that connection. It's an Arizona first down.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A give. Here's Benson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Murray. He keeps it himself. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Easy, easy, easy.
They'll run with Benson. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. Now it is first and goal.
I know sauce. 2-2.
On the move, left is Benson. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Moore going in motion.
2-2.
Here comes the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal.
Hey.
Now Murray. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards settling for 3. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Purdy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On the return, it's Moore. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 45-yard line.
Two.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
That's one. One. Easy, quick. One.
Here's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Here's a designed run. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Purdy going to give this to Guerendo. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. To throw, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They go play action for Murray. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or 2 shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
You know, Mike, I think that interception on the previous drive is kind of lingering in this quarterback's mind. He's trying to find the balance of keeping the play alive, letting my wide receivers work, but at the end of the play, he ends up just running out of bounds.
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now, 3rd and goal coming up.
Go on, Eric. Oh, what? Deuce, 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 deuce.
Murray. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
To return is Ricky Pearsall. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. On the handoff, it's Guerendo. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the draw, here comes McCaffrey. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Murray. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. 2nd down, Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. The Niners will use their third and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Open man, right side. He's got him. And he's going to be brought down. They passed on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Pearsall going to return it. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On second down, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll motion over Samuel. Third and short. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Big Ace. 1-1. 2-2.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Murray. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. McBride is the motion man. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Really nice job here by the defender. I mean, how often, Mike, do we see on these long downfield passes the defender kind of lose the ball in the air and get himself out of position? Well, that wasn't the case here. Really well done. And if I'm this quarterback, after these back-to-back incompletions, I got to find myself a little rhythm and take some easier throws. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down getting some good yardage on that second down play.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes...
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So they failed to connect on another throw, and it's really been the story for both of these teams throughout this ball game. I mean, neither offense can get anything going, and when you look at the scoreboard, it certainly reflects that.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Second down and 8. They'll go again with Benson. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Benson.
Well, a field goal try at least gives you a chance to take the lead. I think at this stage, early in the second half, Mike, if I'm this coach, I think I'm thinking long and hard. Do I have a play I love? If I do, let's be aggressive and extend this possession and hopefully come away with 6.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Cardinals will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Pearsall going to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He's inside the 40. And it will finally be brought down at the Niners' 33-yard line. Big-time play by McCaffrey. 38 yards. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Purdy works out of the pistol. That's taken in by Jennings. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground.
Well, that 3rd down stop sets up a big conversation on this sideline of the offense, Mike. You find yourself in 4th and short, but you're trailing. I think at this stage here in the 4th quarter, I got to send my kicking unit on, take the lead, and hopefully my defense can continue to get stops to pull this game out.
So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Here comes a reverse. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. First and 10.
One more. Let's go.
Play action now. It's Murray. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. Look at the big guy rumble. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. To the outside, a catch made by Moore.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Murray on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll run here. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Purdy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd-rounder.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. They face 2nd down and 7. Play action. It's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. On 3rd down, they go with Benson.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Again, it's Benson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll motion over Samuel.
Trap 60.
They'll go play action with Purdy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So it's a win for the Cardinals. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.